We're on a Roadshow with Rawporter and Niblets at Niblets.com. Download Rawporter from the iOS App Store and the Google Play Store.
Hey, we're on the Rawporter Roadshow at Niblets.com. I'm talking to Tarek from Next Game at the fort in D.C. It's not a military fort, obviously. It's the Fortify's incubator, right?
Correct. Accelerator program.
Yep. Cool. Tell us a little bit about Next Game.
Yeah, so we started Next Game last year. Launched as an iOS app as a way for people to find and organize pickup sports and recreational activities. So we're trying to use that as a tool for people to kind of see what's going on around them. For example, we have a foosball table right here, so we like to host some foosball tournaments here at the fort. Actually, next week we're doing a beer pong tournament hosted by Next Game. But so Andrew and I kind of set out to find an easier way for people to get together to play sports and be social.
Awesome. What's the response been like so far?
Really great. Honestly, we launched as a beta for iOS back in June, just kind of trying to get feedback, getting users using it, getting familiar with the process. And since we've launched our website, we're just seeing a tremendous growth in our user base.
And is it cost money to use?
No, that's the great thing. It's free, completely free. It's all about just getting people together, organizing their events, and hopefully making some friends along the way.
Awesome. Now, you're part of the fort, so did you get some seed money from the program? Is that involved in this?
We did. That was part of the deal with being in the fort. And we're using that to help organize events, do a lot of marketing as well, locally as well as nationwide.
And were you bootstrapping it before this?
Completely bootstrapped, yeah.
Awesome. What's the next step for you guys?
So right now we're actually developing Android right now. So our app should launch hopefully in the next month or so, as well as revamping our website with a lot of cool new features. Hopefully a way to recommend games for people based on what their likes and preferences are. And
then talk to me for a second off the camera. We were talking about the benefits to Next Game versus seeking out intramural, or I don't even know what you call it after you're an adult, but sports leagues and stuff like that. Instead, it kind of simplifies the whole process.
Right. I mean, so perfect example. Andrew and I, who's my business partner, we actually met playing pickup soccer at George Mason, and we played a lot of soccer in college. We graduated and realized, hey, it's kind of a pain driving around trying to find a game, texting our friends, making phone calls, emailing each other. It's a nice day, we just want to go out and play, 4-on-4, or just, go get our sweat on. So after kind of realizing that was kind of a pain, we wanted to make a very straightforward, easy-to-use app that allows people to just say, hey, I'm either playing Frisbee here at, the Farragut Square, or, we're playing soccer this weekend. So we wanted to kind of take out all the obstacles that are kind of in place and a lot of tools out there to kind of organize these events.
So if people get together and they form a pickup soccer game using Next Game, does the group of people, are they able to stay connected together to do another pickup soccer game like in 2 weeks, or
Absolutely.
How does that part of it work?
Yeah, so there's the networking, social network aspect of it that allows you to connect with people that you've met either in person or on Next Game, so you start to see some familiar faces, and you can invite those people to games. So as you kind of build your base of buddies that you like to go play soccer with or go play bocce ball, you can start to just reach out to those guys and create groups and hopefully stick together and build a network of people with similar interests.
Awesome. And there's nothing like this on the market now, is there?
Kind of, but nothing that's really wowed us, and so
Right.
we kind of felt like there's definitely a need for it.
Awesome. What did you do before this?
Before I was a penetration tester, which is ethical hacker. So I did that for a number of years.
Hacker.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. You kind of get to break stuff without any
awesome.
Legal ramifications. So
awesome. And and you and your partner have known each other since college?
Yeah, it's coming up on 9 years now.
Awesome. What's the most exciting thing about launching or working here at the fort?
Honestly, we we get a lot. We're sponsored by Pop Chips and Vitamin Water, so we get a lot of freebies. But it's a fun environment. There's a lot of great people in here that have either been in our shoes or want to need advice from us, or be able to bounce ideas off each other. So it's nice to kind of have an open environment in which to kind of commiserate and experience things together.
Awesome. And this is this question that we ask everyone, no matter what. Do you feel like are you challenged by the fact that you're launching a startup outside of Silicon Valley or New York?
Yes and no. I'd say, you know, a lot of times I've talked to people and they feel like they're just, you know, one fish in a giant ocean out there, and it's kind of hard to really break through. You know, I think it's fortunate for us to kind of be on the forefront at the Fort. Here's a new program getting a lot of exposure, and you know, we're kind of part of that inaugural class. So I think it's helped us in terms of getting our name out there.
Awesome. And the Android app is on the way. The iPhone app is in the App Store. And what's the website if people want to check it out?
www.nextgamenation.com.
Rawporter. Shoot and upload your video today and get paid. For more info, hit rawporter.com.